This one I bet is full gone. Like, full gone. Because if it's not on the map, and the dump boxes are empty, no idea.
You are now away. AFK. You are no longer away. You receive loot. Temporal Dragon Head.
Well, there goes that. I was breaking clay and green, and I logged outside of the base, and the drone goes down when you're logging. And when I came back in, I didn't pick up the drone, I don't think. And now it's lost in green somewhere. And I lost that full miner set and whatever else was on it. That sucks. I don't know. I'm looking. No, there's like no indication of where I was at all. Maybe if I fly closer, go see it, give it a swing. I think one time I flew close, or I came closer, and it started showing up. I won't keep any more loot on it.
Alright, well, I'm finally ready to pick up a quest and go kill something.
So yeah, I'll never log with a drone again. Let me know if you see a drone. And I'll just put it in my inventory when I log. Because I've lost it, what, 13, 20 times, something. Goddamn terrible design. So, in the future, I'll just try and remember to put it in my inventory. Oh, thank you. I'm coming back. I didn't see this. I went all over green where I was, and yeah, lost that full mining set. Oh no, there it is. There it is. It did show up. It was way southwest. I'll catch up with you. You just go. Won't take me long. Gotta mark it. There we go. I got it marked.
Oh, there's a lead deposit right by the school.
That's good. I couldn't reach... I got iron and clay yesterday, but I couldn't find any potassium or lead. Okay, 500 meters. I think if the drone's underground, like if you were mining or something, you have to get close to it before it'll show when you relog.
You are now away. AFK.
And that's also learning. Where's the hole at, though? Where did I even start this? Oh, here it is. Here it is. There's my drone. Got it. Okay. Gotta remember to store the drone.
Or just don't log out in a pit.
Well, you know, I was running the time and I was like ready to go to bed. Who cares where I log? It's not like the game has rested. Or does it? I don't know. Do you get rested for going home?
Oh.
Yeah, so who cares where you log?
You are no longer away.
meters.
Want to get some lead with me real quick before we do this?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. One sec. Kind of hurt my helicopter here. I'm gonna repair it.
I just realized we're in like a legitimate scarcity of lead right now.
Yeah.
They don't mine literally on me. It's a giant freaking pit.
I'm not mining on you. I just started at you.
I'm at 27,000 right now.
Very good.
Kind of wish I had my miner set in my bags, but I'd have it at base.
Yeah, I keep mine on the drone. Which is why I was in such a panic to go get it, because not only is it the drone that's lost, but the four pieces of miner armor with all the mods. And usually I keep ammo.
cannot walk there because natural phenomena are disrupting the ship. Warp drive active. Docking permission accepted. Docking request accepted.
Screamer outside.
Oh, yep, alright.
Got him.
Alright. I'm at 20k.
I mean, I'm finding iron, lead, and coal in this hole.
I've only been looking for lead. But I'll hit all of it.
We need all of those, so I've been hitting all of them.
Yeah. I haven't found iron or coal. Oh wait, oh yeah, no, yeah. Oh, I have found some, like 4,000.
You are now away. AFK. You are no longer away.
You receive loot. EvE woodland data. You receive loot. Add-on scales.
It's turned into quite the pit mining operation.
It's good to get it done. Takes time.
Yeah. That doesn't take that much time, especially when we're both doing it. I've got 33,000 lead. I've got like 70,000 iron.
I've got 18k iron and 6, 12, 18, 24, 25k lead. Let me know like 2 minutes before you want to leave, 'cause I'll have to take like... Or well, I'll run out of fuel long before that.
Yeah, I'm almost out of fuel myself right now.
Yeah, all of my vehicles are full, so getting home isn't a concern.
Alright, I'm gonna start trying to dig out of here. I just forgot where the fuck the surface is.
Yeah, just aim upwards and dig.
That's what I'm gonna have to do.
You have to. Doesn't take long.
Alright, I'm out.
Maybe No Man's Sky has all this stuff. That might be a really good co-op if they finally fix it. I'm underneath some kind of rock surface thing on it. It'll take me another. Oh, I'm underneath a monument. Oh, and I aggro. Okay. Well, I took the free ride home. Nice.
You dug your way into the school and got murdered.
I couldn't move. I was so heavy I couldn't move. I'm so full. You know? And I poked through and there was a horde waiting for me. It's a probably fast ride home, you know?
Well, I can hear him eating you.
Yeah. Well, now I know not to drill through the bottom of monuments when I'm completely full of ore, but never done that in my life before, so now I do.
You receive loot. Prehistoric fin. You receive loot. Add-on scales.
Yeah, you got
You receive loot.
quite a bit.
Curious hide scraps.
Yeah, it's satisfying watching my stash.
I've gotten kind of into taking free rides home, cause fuck taking the time, you know?
You lose so much experience doing that, though.
Well, I don't do it a lot, like once a day. You know, when you're completely full. It's a really fast ride. That time I didn't have an option. Oh, I have a point. Nice. Usually the mine, I think the mining kind of pays for the XP that you lose, honestly.
Yeah, but you're never gonna level up if you just death taxi.
If you do it sparingly. Oh yeah, the infiltrator, right? For no, not infiltrator. Salvage operations. There we go. Okay. I'm empty and on my way to you. Oh no, I need to put ammo on my drone. Oh, I died, so now I have to go get my goddamn drone. Son of a bitch. Oh god, did you leave already? Where was this? Where were we? Oh yeah, you left already, didn't you? You don't know where that do you have that hole marked? Oh no, I see the drone. I see the drone.
Sure.
You're all good. You're all good. I see it. I see it. We're good. It took a minute for me to interpret the icons. Okay. On my way.
Alright, almost ready?
No, I have to recover the drone. It's in one of these rooms. You can start it if you'd like to, but I need to. Or do I start it? You know, I don't start this. This is you. You can start it if you're ready. Yeah, go ahead. I have to push to my drone, but yeah. I'm through. Got the drone. Gymnasium aggro, but there's doors. I'm gonna come collapse on you. Pick up my drone. Okay. Oh, sorry, my turret. I'm with you. This horde will come if they find a hole. But I don't think there is one.
They will make one.
Yes.
You're no way. Okay.
That's pretty much dead horde right there, though.
Oh good, no infection. Ugh.
Well, still gotta clear it, but there's the loot room. I checked the loot room and it still hadn't respawned the loot room from our disastrous horde assault. There's a loot bag where we killed all the zombies. If you can hit that.
I might be too. Like, you should try the chest because I don't know. I think I'm gonna run out of picks. It's at 3 seconds. And then what did you tell me to do? Sorry.
Loot where we killed all the zombies.
Okay. Picking this chest. Nice. Got it. Okay, all the stuff in the gymnasium is looted. Just having one last look around. I want this door open, so I'm gonna do it. Oh, too much. Never mind. Whatever where it goes. Probably outside. You are east of me. There you are. Maybe it's where we go. I'm gonna pop it. I think it is where we go. No, this must be outside, right, Begon? It's gotta be outside, right? Oh, duh. I didn't have an option to do that. Damn it. I'm not dumb. I just did. I tried it. I tried that button. I did not have an option. What the fuck?
Don't drop the soap.
Speak for yourself, buddy.
Really surprised the locker room wasn't full of zombies.
That's outside too, a courtyard, but it's outside. That's the gymnasium. Yeah, this has got to be upstairs, maybe? I don't know. Is this where we started? Did you do upstairs? No.
Nope.
Ink. Oh, my damn drone. It's in the gymnasium. Okay, got it. Got two here in this room. I don't want to shoot them yet. Got another door. This looks like the route. Pop it. Yeah, this... no, this just connects. Level 5 at... What the fuck was that? That was your guy? No. That was my guy. Around the other side of this wall. I was like, what the hell was that? Oh, drone. How I love you. I would never leave you again. You give me 2 extra rows of inventory. check the marker now. That's good. And
That
another.
means we're pretty close to the end.
Yeah, I'm at the end, and I'm popping the door. Yet another door. 90K, I'm at. I won't pop the door until I'm ready.
I managed to completely fill my truck.
Nice, go bang on. Winning. Oh, there's you. Well, I was going the slow way, too. Just scared the shit out of me. Literally stopped my heart.
I'll go wipe up.
I'm out of fuel. No. Oh, dirty, dirty bastard. Why did you run out of fuel? 10K from the end. You're so annoying. Let me through this thing. Oh, you're so annoying. Should have grabbed more fuel. It's my fault. What did I learn? Bring fuel. I should keep an extra 10K on my drone. For impromptu mining sessions.
Militia says, looks like we could all use some resources. Oh, there's a saying for this, survival of the fittest.
You are no longer away.
Oh, so Vagon, I found out today on the pre-patch, the fucking, the War Within. Oh. This white sack. How was your mess? Yeah, you're downstairs. Or you're upstairs. Or are you downstairs? No, you're upstairs.
Alright, quest is done.
Nice, thank you. I'm with you. I learned something interesting today. Not that you'll care, but I thought it was actually kind of monumental. Blizzard pretty much made all of the dungeons in WoW, I don't know what you would call it, follower. Like as in you don't need a party. You have a tank, 3 DPS, and a healer, no matter what dungeon you do, whether you go there, if you go there solo. Which was, I can't even believe they're willing to kill their game that deeply.
Wait, they made it so you can solo dungeons now?
Yeah, you can just solo any dungeon in the fucking game now, and the fucking followers are better than people. They don't fuck up, you can stand there, you don't have to move, the healer will keep you alive, the tank will literally have you follow him through the dungeon, and if you stop walking, the tank stops walking. It's some of the most innovative, cool AI I've seen in a long time. And you don't have to do shit. You can tell them if they should auto move forward or if they should wait for you. It's actually really cool, and it kind of blew my mind. You know, it doesn't matter really because you know it's retail, but still, you know, it is actually a move in the right direction, I think. Because my problem with like dungeons is all the other people run through them because they've done them 50,000 times. I don't do dungeons 50,000 times anymore. I'm not a raider dungeon guy anymore. So, like, they go too fast for me. I actually usually want to pause at least 2 or 3 times on the way through. And having those fucking AI was really kind of, like, cool. I doubt I'll use it much, but it really kind of blew my mind that the option was there, you know? It's proof that Blizzard isn't going to give up, I don't think.
No, it's proof that their dungeons are never going to be worthwhile.
Never worthwhile anymore, no. I mean, it's not this... It's
good
not,
if you can get loot like that.
I don't even think the eye level is comparable to even Regs dungeons, though. We're talking about, like, if you want to run it solo, you're getting the same eye level as... It's not even... It's, like, less than Regs. It's, like, 10 eye level less than Regs. So, I mean, it's not like you can use it to really get ahead, but you can use it to farm gold from dungeons. You can use it to learn the dungeons. All that stuff. But no, I mean, you can't use it to get ahead in the eye level grind, I don't think. You can use it to get ahead in the gold grind, though. Which is cool. And it's fun. It's actually fun to play with AI because they're not stupid. They don't ever fuck up. They respond to every class call correctly. You know? It's actually kind of cool.
If they can program bots to do other class calls, are their class calls even that good?
Yeah, they're good. Like, well, I don't know. For 5-man dungeons, no. What's the hardest 5-man dungeon? probably Mog and or sorry, not Mog, but Mop, right, or something. I don't know. The hardest, well, I don't think you can do it for mythical, but I think the hardest Regs dungeon is going to be whatever the current content is. I guess Regs isn't hard. It's not like it's not like they let you bring followers in for like heroics or mythics. But yeah, this is something interesting to note. It blew my mind. I did a dungeon I never ever would have done, you know? Okay, all set. Oh, wait, no. Put my mining set away. But for those people that don't want to wait, like for instance, the queue is instant. I don't think it has much use for the end game people because they'll have to go do, you know, heroics. But if you're actually just clearing, you know, for the content, you don't ever have to have another person with you to see all of the content. I don't believe anymore. You can solo all of WoW now and still get your achievements all the way up to like, you know, 20k, 25k achievement points. It's kind of trippy. Oops, sorry. Are we departing? Oh no, I have to turn in.
You are now away. AFK.
How many Z-heads did you kill?
Hunter's Journal,
I love
Volume
a good
7.
war
Don't become the
story.
prey by using these tips to stop would-be attackers. Do 10% more damage to humans and zombies. You have that, right?
Pretty sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna use it because it's better than everything else they're offering. No job. God damn it. That's good. That zombie damage bonus.
Alright,
You should
time to
unlock
go.
your truck. You just leave me all the time, and then we waste double the fuel.
You mean like 50 fuel?
Whatever.
With your supercharger to go faster.
Look, I just
and
want a
your
chauffeur.
filter-
Okay, I just want a chauffeur. I'll just be honest. I will pay you real life money for a fucking in-game chauffeur. I'm those people that they sell skips to. I don't want to do the travel bag on. God damn it. I want to sit in the back of your truck and shoot zombies like that movie Apocalypse Now. You know, when he's in the back of the chopper and he's like, get some, get some. In Vietnam. Think of the XP we could get as I shot zombies as you, or whatever, vice versa. You could shoot zombies while I drive. We are missing out on XP, mister, and it's your fault. Quite literally. Oh my god, you fucking locked my animations while I fell out of the chopper. Sorry. Okay. Up or down? Down.
It's been long enough since we did this one, I can't remember shit about it.
I left my drone at the damn fucking gymnasium. I'm supposed to leave it in a couple of days.
How do you keep leaving your drone everywhere?
Because I don't care about picking things up.
I don't
drone
leave my
shouldn't
drone
have
ever.
not the drone, but the turret. The turret is a drone.
Oh, your turret's at the
Turrets.
base.
Oh, turret's at the base? Oh, it is?
Yeah, you left a turret in the horde base.
Oh, I did? Oh, okay, so the turret that I just left in the base was a second turret. I would shoot, but you're blocking the hole. You do that a lot.
You should move on then.
To where?
The next
There's
part
nowhere-
of the dungeon.
No, there is no... I guess I could do this. Yeah. There is no next part of the dungeon.
Yes, there is. There's always a path.
Yeah, oh yeah, where?
Just because I haven't found it yet, it's
Oh, no.
obviously somewhere.
I'm kidding. I see it. It's up here.
Yeah, there's literally a rope.
my chauffeur. Be my chauffeur. Remember the two-seater? Or not two-seater, but the Mechgineer's chopper? Oh no, the heirloom one, where you have a chauffeur. That was awesome. No fuel. Damn, I forgot the fuel.
There were repair kits and legendary parts off that duffel bag.
I'm on the roof. There's stuff here. Lots of loot. There's a lot of pictures of dogs and cats in this game. James Johnson, Matthew Huang, Ian Hammond, Kumquat, Jessica Bueller, a dog named Lucky, John Smith, aka Too Fresh. Number 2 accounts of theft. What was that? I want my turtle.
You are no longer away.
A fucking safe had only a steel mace in it. No money. What a ripoff.
Thanks, RNG. Whoa, there's an army rack. Sorry, I got locked in the... There's an armor rack there, but I'm full. I gotta scrap things. Oh, you got it? Military chest. Oh, machine gun 2. Automatic weapons do 10% more damage. I'll take it. Forged iron. Oh, the drone. Nice. I'm just gonna start learning these magazines. I don't really think I need to conserve them anymore.
I still need the rifle magazine's kind of bad though.
Rifle, I'll preserve. I honestly can't really afford to store all of them. I got like 30 iron out of these safes. 20 steel too. Good shit. Thank you. You're the first Many lights. It's America.
Somewhere there's a screamer because I definitely heard one.
My settings are way better. I'm not getting like frame rate loss at all. That's awesome.
You are now with AFK.
Ooh, look at all this. Nice. Festa cash. Where's the other one? He's upstairs.
Just loot.
Here's some loot. Alright. I don't know. This is a lot of stuff. I'd have to go to my truck. I don't have any room. What's the fastest way out of here? Are we in the basement? We're underground, right?
Mhm.
I thought so. So, oh, here's, well, there's stairs right here going up, of course. Here's an elevator, but it's locked. Why is, oh, yeah, here, I found an elevator shaft that'll lead all the way to the top right here. Gotta put the right blocks. I'm gonna have to break another block before I can do it, but yeah. I think I found a fast way to go dump loot. If I had fuel, I could go through this block faster.
You are no longer away.
Okay, so... Oh, there's a rope. Oh, there was a rope. Oh, okay. Oops. Didn't see the rope. Sealed shipping crate. Nice. It had an art of mining 2 coffee. Miner's coffee. 10% more from all lures with a mining pick or stone axe when buzzed from coffee. Interesting. 2 copies of it. I'll bring you one. Well, this was worth doing. I found a cool chest in the elevator just for future reference. Actually, it looks like there might be two or three chests in the elevator shaft that are hidden in the walls. Maybe not 2 or 3. Let's see. Let me know if you... Oh, you left, huh? Alright.
I got my shit and got out, yeah.
Yeah. I thought we had to go deeper. I guess that was...
We've done that one before.
That was the loot room. Have we? Yeah, I didn't really remember. Okay, outside.
I ran over a puma, but it didn't die. It growled at me, and then I had to get out and kill it. There's a bear. I better go kill me a bar when I was only 3. I'm just gonna grin it. I'm gonna grin it down.
Sometimes you eat the bar, sometimes the bar eats you.
No, I grin at the bar, and it just skins itself for me. Yeah, it's like the truck is so fucking slow until you get the turbocharger, and then it's actually pretty decent.
Just another reason you should be my chauffeur.
That's another reason why I'm running back to base. I should probably go to bed, though. My dad wants to wake up early to go escort me taking the precious metals down to catch them.
Smart choice.
Yeah, but he wants to get out of the house at 8:30 to get there when they open at 9:30. So
Oh yeah,
it's
so
gonna be a drive.
9:30, huh? Just kidding.
I didn't say where I'm going. You don't know where to ambush me.
I am not a thief anymore, Dagon. People don't believe me when I say this, but I actually quite mean it. I will die before I fucking violate the law and enter this piece of shit worthless system ever again. I would die first before I jaywalk or ever saw a police officer ever voluntarily ever again, and I quite mean what I say. If somebody were to try to force me to do a crime, I would try to kill them, because the system to me is worse than death. So, just, you know, if you're worried about me being a thief or a bad person, you needn't worry about that.
More select members of your audience, because I don't know anyone that watches your
That too.
stuff.
Yeah, that too.
And
yeah.
there could be 10 people, and one of them could be this stalker you keep talking about, and maybe the stalker knows something about where you live. And
no, the stalker, to their credit, they showed up on last month during the Rust wipe, I think, like 5 weeks ago. But they only showed up once, and that's the only time I've seen them in, like, I don't know, 4 months. But they are there. To ignore them is folly. But I mean, like, they have not been attacking me. They've only shown up once since the SWAT, because they know they've got a federal and a state charge pending. I don't know if it's an American or not. We have a name, but I suspect it's constructed. I mean, the feds have a name, but I suspect it's constructed, you know, constructed personality or whatever criminals call fake identity. Dummy plug, or what do they call that? It's like a alias. Art of mining in the mag box that might actually be of value. Volume 3. I separated it.
do you have a pistol spec right now?
No, I have automatic. I'm gonna go check. I can respec too, but
You are now
Because I got a level 5 SMG in that quest, so now you actually have a good weapon available.
yeah, I'm down to switch if you want me to. I've been using M60. M60 is a good weapon, but it eats the ammo. You know?
Yeah, that's the problem. We
I've
have a
been
lot of
conservative.
9mm is really cheap to manufacture too, so it's less of an issue if you're burning through 9mm.
Yeah, so if it gives you any help though, I left with 3 stacks and I came back with 7. So I don't know if that assuages your worry about it. I'm about to dump like a whole bunch into the 7.62 box.
Well, that's like as we did it in Infested, where we got a whole bunch of loot crates at the end that had all that ammo in them.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I came back with double what I left with, and I you know, just saying I don't think the M60 is gonna eat like the way you think it is. But I don't think it's as
I
good
know
as
how
the
it
SMG,
eats.
but
It eats.
It does, yeah.
The SMG is going to chew through ammo, but it gets back to, like I said, it's cheap to manufacture 9mm.
The damage is good, right? What's the damage on the SMG? Is it in the weapon box?
That's a weapon.
Let's see. Tac assault rifle is pulling 60. Oh no, my tac assault rifle is. Or no, sorry, my M60 is pulling 80 damage. This SMG pulls 59. I came back with double the ammo. Are you sure you want SMG? I don't mind it, but I'm just wondering if you're sure.
It's up to you, but I
double
think
the
it's
damage.
much more efficient, though.
Okay, yeah, if that's your preference, I do not.
Your
have a
weapon is
preference.
modded. Remember, mods increase the damage.
So is the SMG. This SMG. I'm just moving the mods to the SMG.
I'm saying the SMG didn't have any mods in it yet, though, if you're just doing a direct compare.
Good point. Actually, you're right. I was not looking at the correct stats.
But the SMG also fires faster, so if its
True.
damage is a little bit lower, it's not a big deal.
I would prefer the SMG. I just think that the bet M60 is double the damage. We'll see.
I doubt it's double.
It's not. No. The M60 set 80. The SMG sets at 74 with the mods. They're the same, but one's way cheaper. So you were correct. I can see. Not that we were having an argument, but your wisdom was superior. Putting. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, I put all the 760 away. I'm gonna do dump boss here. I'm sick of sorting. Okay, I'm gonna use. Yeah, since the Desert Eagle, I don't want to run Desert Eagle anymore. I'm going to strip the mods off of it. It's not doing what I want. Just doesn't have the fire rate. I'm gonna bring one stack with the M60 with no mods, because it's really good for oh shit moments. But I'm not going to use it as a main. Okay, pulling it 9 milli. Thank you for the SMG. I'm happy. Thank you. Let's test it out. Never
SMG is a ton of damage. It's
yeah, it's the same as the M60. Same as the M60. Yeah, it is a ton of damage. Yep. Good rate of fire. I like it. Oh wow, yeah, we got a box of 9 milli too. Never mind. I'll rock Desert Eagle for the off. Or no, I want the pistol.
If you're a pistol build, you're perfectly fine using a mix of the Desert Eagle and the SMG. Like, put a silencer on the Desert Eagle, and then it's basically a sniper rifle for you.
Yeah, that's true. It doesn't have the rate of fire though for Horde.
Yeah, it does. That's why you switch to the SMG and just mow hallways down.
See, I'm looking for something that can really get me out of running out of the mag and the SMG, and I don't think Deagle's it. Usually they're in my personal space, but I don't know. I would rather rock actual pistol, I think, because it shares ammo with the SMG, and that saves me space in the end. So I think that's where I fall. I just want a secondary weapon that'll... no, I think I will sit just SMG M60. I know what I want. But I'm only going to bring one stack of ammo for the M60. It's for emergencies like big horde aggro at infested caches. If we get in trouble. I left my damn turret at the base. Thank you for remembering this, Begon. I did not remember.
Hey, we've got 18 butter tool parts. That means I can probably make those impact drivers that are level
6 impacts. Yeah, that'd be good. He has more parts for sale too. If we need them.
You must have found the motor parts, because there were like none when I looked last. Remember we had like 3.
No, I'm sure I stuck them up my ass somewhere and lost them. I'm certain of it. I'm sure they were in some box somewhere. If we had them already. Did we have them already? Or did we just get them? Do you know?
Well, if you recall, there was a while ago I was going to make you one, and then I checked, and we didn't have any motor tool parts. We had like 3.
Oh no, you found them in the box, didn't you? You found my dumbass box, and they were in that box, weren't they? Like way down south or something.
I don't remember anything like that.
I do. I remember. I remember you found the robotic parts. Yeah. You're like, oh, remember we've been looking for them for days.
Yeah, but then no, those are the ones I turned into augers. These are parts.
These are different.
Yeah, I used up all those parts, then I had none left, and then I got the skill to make the impact driver, and I couldn't because we didn't have the shit. But now they're crafting, so now we'll have a good little stash.
Nice.
I'm dismantling all these fucking stacked up weapons we're never going to use.
That's usually a team lead thing.
Well, you know as well as I do which weapons we're not going to use. Like if
No,
we
I
have a level
don't, because
5,
I'm not you.
yes, you do.
Yeah.
If we have a level 5 compound bow and a level 4 compound bow, we're dismantling the level 4 compound bow.
Yes, but you know, I'm just gonna tell you what my string of logic is here, right? I know that I don't care about the loot. I don't know if you care about the loot, right? I don't know if you care about the loot or not, right? So the safe assumption for me is to have you do all of the scrapping, right? Because I know that I don't need the loot, and I can just forget about it entirely and never think about it ever again, right? You can
Or a
scrap the
private
loot.
server with no one else. So we all know for a fact that if one of us isn't going to use it, like we want one of the best of something in reserve in case you swap specs, but I don't need to keep like 3 old pistols in the chest because we're never going to have some newbie we need to hand it off to.
Okay, but see, you know that I don't. I don't know what you value and you don't value. I don't know what your future plans are.
I'm never going to go and equip a level 5 regular pistol, I'll tell you
How
that.
do I know that? How do I know that? What if you suddenly
You
were
should
like, oh, I'm
try.
going pistol smash? No, I know that now, I guess, yeah. I know that now, yeah. But you understand how I have to make the assumption? It's an assumption that you don't need that weapon anymore, but I don't totally know. So I don't do it. I'm just telling you what my logic is. Because what if I scrap something you do want and I didn't know? Then you're mad at me. I've done large clam for too long.
Alright, well that shit's all in order at
Does
least.
it take legendary? Oh, it takes legendary parts to fix level 6. Oh, I found a level 6 commando helmet. I'm using level 6. You gave me all level 6 stuff.
Yeah, you should only be using level 6.
Oh, but I need legendary parts to repair it. I totally spaced it.
You don't repair shit with legendary parts.
Oh, you don't? Then why won't it let me repair this commando helmet that's halfway through?
Use a repair kit.
I am. I've got an Oh, no, these are crafting kits. I'm out of repair kits. Is what it is. I'm sorry. I thought that these green kits were for armor, but they're actually just for forging armor? I'm sorry. I get it now. I thought armor had its own repair kit.
No, don't put the fucking repair kit, or the armor kits in the
Sorry.
parts box.
Sorry.
You didn't even get them from the parts box.
I didn't. I did. Oh, yes, I did. I thought. I did.
No, you robbed them out of the miscellaneous box.
I didn't. There we go. I didn't put them in the... I fixed them. I hate sorting. I hate it. I hate it like I hate Hitler or rape. It's really... something an algorithm should do.
Kanye West loves Hitler. He thinks we're all misunderstanding Hitler.
If they connected the boxes, I wouldn't have to be a fucking sort slave. You know? I didn't catch what you just said about Hitler. What did you say?
I said that what's his name? Kanye West loves Hitler and thinks he's misunderstood.
Well, I don't love Kanye West.
Screamer.
I mean, yes, I do.
Screamer by the water towers.
I heard you.
And in your trench. Okay, I got the trench one.
It's your trench now. You're stuck with it.
No, fuck your trench.
You're stuck with it.
Alright, I don't hear anything else. That might have been just one.
The trench just worked to prevent you from taking zombie damage, and you're bitching about it.
Why would it not have it?
Because the zombie went in the trench. It did not go to your personal space. The zombie went in your trench.
Let's stick the zombie in your mom's trench here in a second.
There it is.
This fucking freak here said, "Drop your weapons or drop your drawers." What the hell?
Who? Oh,
The
that
traitor.
guy? Yeah.
He wants to diddle.
Okay, I am set for whatever, whenever.
Yeah, there's a level 3 solar cell, and the guy wants 35 grand for it. I've got 4 ranks in the lower cost perk too.
You told me to buy water filters, so I did, and that has
You're not
cost us
one of
24k.
those white rip. I knew you had
But
it.
we want water filters. Like, there's a lot of crafting that requires water. So even though we're drinking yucca juice now, we still need lots of water.
Yep, I'm just telling you why we don't have it. Because we should. Automatic weapons do 10% more damage. Awesome. Oh, I have 4,000 more dukes, but that you still won't be able to reach it, right? Any jobs? Nope.
I was kind of excited. He had a large motor tool tank mod.
Ooh.
So, like, I can make... I've made and given you the one that gives you 50% more fuel capacity. This one gives you 100% more.
Yeah. Oh, yes, fuel. I forgot. Yeah, we have a lot of fuel. Is it weird to get a boner for fuel?
Thankfully, we don't need to go and gather more from the desert for a while, but we don't have enough that we're, like, good forever.
I think we do. We have, like, a lot. There's... What is this? 60,000 fuel? Is that... I guess that's not that much. No, that's probably, like, 5 days, something, maybe?
Well, it'll cover us for a while,
4
but
days?
we get more, like, when I dismantle cars and shit like that.
I'm gonna step away to pee real quick. I'll be right back. Back?
Station. Workbench.
I'm sorry, you got cut off. What did you say, buddy?
Go check the second
Oh,
workbench.
Go check the second workbench, yes. Second workbench. Ooh, level 6. Thank you. I'll remove the mods and scrap. I have 3 mods for my impact driver. Is there a 4th one I'm missing? I have bunker, weighted, and fortifying.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, literally anything at this point. I don't think
know.
your impact driver mods really matter. It's just that every mod you put in increases the, like, damage and shit it does.
Yeah.
It's like 5% more for every mod.
Yeah, I realize that's a difficult question to ask you, like, what the mod is. That's hard.
Like, I've got Iron Breaker
Iron Breaker.
and Wood Splitter.
Wood Splitter. Oh, Wood Splitter is the one I'm missing. Thank you. That's
extra wood damage. A Structural Brace is the only one I have that matters.
Structural Brace, thank you.
Yeah. You know what I should get is the Stone Breaker one. There's one that makes it increase stone damage.
Yeah, I don't have stone. The ones I'm currently wearing are Bunker Buster, Fortifying, and Weighted Head. So I need the one you mentioned. It's
yeah. So there's one that increases damage to iron. There's one that increases damage to wood, and there's one that increases damage to stone. Because remember, we use these to break walls too sometimes.
Yeah,
so iron is good because we break things that are iron, like doors, and stone is good because like brick walls. Wood splitter less important, but we do break wood walls sometimes. I would never use this to break a tree, obviously. Oh, great. Got disconnected again.
It's 11:45, buddy. Just warning you.
Yeah. Well, it's a Friday, so I'm
Oh
actually...
yeah, it's Friday night. Never mind. You're fine. I was like, shit, dude. I forgot that.
No,
was
I
thinking it was
gotta
this
wake up
Thursday.
in the morning to
You do.
go and get some more war funds, but
I looked up and I was like, damn, you don't usually stay up this late. This is the only reason I mentioned it. I'm not trying to like trip on you. Let's see. Okay, I got the nice Impact 6. All modded up. You need... No, we did lead, but now we need probably, what, potassium and coal? I don't believe I'm going to farm tonight, but I can tomorrow.
so we got lots of potassium. We got a decent amount of iron now because we did that run.
Yeah.
I would say lead.
Lead.
Lead is probably the number one. There's still a lot of lead at that place outside the school that we were just mining at.
I don't remember where it is.
It's the high
Oh, yes,
school.
I do. Yes, I do. I marked it. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I remember. Okay.
And like, how can you forget where the high school is? We were
Because
just
I smacked into the pavement going 40 miles per hour and fucking damn near fractured my skull.
Okay,
That
well,
sucks. I have a legitimate
just down the
reason.
road.
Most space cadets, they just smoke too much weed. I actually, I mean, I didn't have a shit memory until I was older, you know, after the accident.
My memory issues are usually due to autism brain. If it doesn't excite me in a certain way, I don't retain it very well, and I have
That
to
too.
struggle.
That too. Yeah, that too. Wish you could pick up steel blocks. I guess I'll just break them down.
Yeah, that's why I don't place steel blocks anywhere except horde base.
Yeah, I mean, this was a horde base. I was dropping bombs from a steel pillar, you know? This is horde base, kind of.
Not a real horde base.
No, I didn't. I mean,
That was
it
a
is.
temporary thing that would never stand up in a fight.
It did stand up. I killed 30 zombies or something.
Out of thousands.
Yeah, that's true.
We were getting hit so fucking hard by zombies. That's why I'm gonna probably respec this like sniper rifle build for the next Fortnite, and I'll just sniper rifle the shit out of them.
Right, my spec, that's something I need to look at. So right now I have put 8 points in agility and 4 into parkour. 5 into machine gunner. Machine guns. That's only the M60, right?
There's other ones before that, but you would only be using the M60.
Yeah, I spec'd for M60. So I'll have to respec if you want me to go SMG.
The only weapon talent that lets you use more than one weapon is pistol. Otherwise, there's just a simple tier system, and one is better than the other.
Yeah. So currently I spec for M60. Do you want me to switch to pistols SMG? Or are they the same thing?
I think you're better switching to pistols.
Okay. What's the name of the spec? Let's see, it's in agility, isn't it? It's like gunslinger?
Yep.
Gunslinger, let's see. Handguns. Are you sure SMGs are handguns?
Yes.
They are. Okay, I mean, it makes sense in real life, but I don't know about the game, you know? Okay.
One way to tell is go to your skills, and then go to the
Look at the
skill book
percentages.
section, and look at the weapon skill, like the tech up for the weapon skill.
Okay.
Because, okay, like for example, I'm gonna go over to what is it? Crafting skills, handguns, and then it shows all 5 different handguns in the game, and that should get rid of your silly questions.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
If it's listed under handguns, it is a handgun.
Very, very astute. I see it. Thank you. I didn't know to look for the disambiguation or you know, the search query.
Yeah, like that makes it really clear cut and straightforward.
Yeah, that was
like,
very, very helpful. Thank you.
I do that for plenty of research to figure out what the fuck is going on, because the game's not always perfectly tool tipped out.
Yeah, I don't ask you dumb questions to annoy you. I ask you because I'm trying to make our experience, like, you know, more efficient. But I'm sure they're annoying anyways.
I came to the Horde base to upgrade some more walls to steel now.
Ooh.
Like the ones that take all the damage where the zombies drop.
Yeah.
And then I realized I didn't fully... Basically every fucking tile got like 5 damage at least. So they're all damaged a little bit, and I can't upgrade them if they're damaged at all. So I forgot to grab some cement, and now I'm immediately running into tiles that are damaged that I can't just upgrade to steel because of the damage on them.
Some resources. Home. There's a saying for this: survival of the fittest.
You are no longer away.
Alright, there's some good upgrades. I'm gonna go make a tier 6 nerd hat. I just realized we're losing so much experience by not having that nerd hat for certain activities. Like when I'm upgrading, I would get probably, I'm gonna guess 50% more experience from having that nerd hat equipped. So I'm really making a mistake upgrading stuff and not having the hat.
Bipods only go on sniper rifles, right? Dumb questions, huh?
Might go on M60.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Usually LMGs can use them too.
Just think about what you'd put it on in real life, and an M60 is definitely something you'd mount one of those on.
I could have just tried rather than asking you, and yes, it does. I'm stupid. I'll try to curb dumb questions in the future.
I mean, technically you are asking a question that I know just as well as you.
Right?
Which is, use common sense and see if it works.
Yeah. Very true.
Alright. Oh, Nerd Hat's only 20% experience. That's not game-breaking like I thought it might be.
No, but it's still good.
Yeah, I'm gonna equip it next time I go on an upgrading spree, but it's not like, holy shit, 50% or something. What it is, though, is if I take that and then I put the experience mod in it, which I normally wouldn't have in my gear because it's not a combat mod, then it's 30% more total, and that's actually substantial.
Yeah. I cannot put a suppressor on an SMG. That's sad.
Well, that's what the Desert Eagle's for. You can suppress a Desert Eagle, and then it works as a short-range sniper.
I could put it. I did. I was able to do it for the M60.
Oh man, we're low on bones now.
How are we low on bones? We've killed so many animals.
Because I just ordered 200 more glue.
Glue.
Yeah, that's what bones are used for, is glue.
Yeah.
Now, we have 188 glue in the box. We have 200 glue on the bench. But we have no cloth to make more duct tape.
So do you just grind the bones up, add liquid, and they become like really...
Well, that's how real life glue is made. It's
Isn't
bones
it?
and skin.
Yeah, they just grind the bones, huh?
Like, well, you dry it out and yeah, like you cook it with like you boil it with water, is my understanding.
I've never looked at glue factories before. I didn't know what the process
Well,
was.
nowadays they make it with chemicals. Like if you go to Elmer's Glue, it's not horse hooves
Oh,
or
I
anything
thought
like
it
that.
was. I
anymore.
thought Elmer's was still cows. No.
No, when I was
They
when I was
have a cow in the
vegetarian,
bottle.
when I was vegetarian, I talked to my mom. I was like, I'm not using Elmer's Glue. There's cows in it. Look, there's a cow in the bottle.
When were
And
you
then she actually,
vegetarian?
18 years of my life.
Really? You've been vegetarian. That
I
seems
was
sort
vegetarian
of...
the whole time we played WoW together.
So who got you to do that? Your family or yourself?
Me.
What? Really? You don't like eating meat, Begon? Why?
My parents murdered my chickens while I was at school, and I was
Oh
angry
my
enough I
God.
quit eating birds entirely.
Wow.
And then, for a while, I didn't eat any meat. Well, I don't know, sorry. At first it was birds, then like a month later, it was just all animals.
You know, our idiosyncrasies are actually fairly, like, similar.
But I eventually started eating meat when I got married because it got so awkward. And I still don't like seafood.
I don't like eating meat. I don't
I've
like
never
eating meat
liked
at all.
seafood.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I love pork and beef.
I love eat. I mean, I like steak. I mean, I'll eat. I like beef, but I don't like chicken. I don't eat fish, and I don't do pork. Oh, I do pork, but only bacon and maybe a ham. I guess that is all that pork is used for, really. But
I love
and
tenderloin.
sausage. Yeah, tenderloin's okay.
Pulled pork is delicious. If you have someone that knows how to use a slow cooker or a smoker, like a well smoked like pork shoulder is fucking delicious, or pork butt they call it, but it's a different. It's not actually their butt; it's some other part of the pork. But yeah, there's a lot of. You're really listing off all kinds of pork at this point, but yeah, there's pork's delicious if it's cooked right. And if you're just looking for something cheap and easy, like a pork tenderloin with mashed potatoes and peas or beans or something like that, is delicious.
Yeah, but I would prefer beef. I would still take a beef steak over a pork tenderloin.
Yeah, but pork's easier to cook, and it's like a
No,
20% price of
pork?
beef sometimes.
Is pork easier to cook? I'm not too much of a cook. I didn't know. I thought beef was easier to cook. 'Cause it's-
Pork's a lot easier to cook. In my opinion, yeah, pork is way the fuck easier to
I
cook.
think you're right because it's like more dense. Yeah.
Well, beef you usually have to like grill it or fry it really well. Pork, I mean, if I'm making a pork tenderloin, just put it on a pan with some foil and put it in the oven for 20 minutes and you got pork.
Yeah.
I don't have such an easy way of cooking beef. So, all right, I should go to bed though because it is pretty late.
I don't mean to keep you up all night. Sorry.
There's the airdrop though if you want to do something productive.
I was going out for lead.
Airdrop would be fantastic first. But all right, I'll catch you sometime. I don't have much going on Saturday. I am doing the money run, but then I probably see the rest of the day.
So you play tomorrow? Okay. Well, I get up at. I probably won't get up in until like 2 o'clock or something like that.
I know you'll be sleeping when I get on probably.
But then I'm free probably past 2, like for the rest of the day.
So I don't know.
And in advance notice, I will be playing Launch Day, War Within, but that's the only distraction, only Launch Day. Any other day, I'm totally willing to put it down, but Launch Day, I try to farm new viewership. So, I don't know what day that is. I believe it's the 26th, but I'll be out of action that day. I'm terribly sorry, but only that day.
Is it on Steam? Because I don't see it.
War Within is WoW.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
was
War
looking
Within.
for like War Within.
Yeah, War Within is the new WoW expansion. Yeah, so
Okay.
and I'm only doing it for the Lore Master Achieve, and then and the launch day, right? Because you can get money out of that as a streamer. You actually can. I did last time. I got something like $200 out of Dragonflight. So
I make more than that. Actually, I make about that just going to work.
yeah, but I mean, oh yeah. Well, yeah, but you have a real job. Talk to me in 5 years and let's see who's making more money.
You'll probably still be making more money. It's hard to become a streamer these days if you can't get sponsoring from
No,
somebody.
it isn't if you actually have the X Factor.
If you like make buddies with like a mid-tier streamer or YouTuber or something like that, and that
I don't
person
need
introduces
anybody
you,
else.
and then you get more clout from that, and then you use that to like snowball it into more collaborations. It's collabs is really how people seem to build themselves up.
They'll
But
tell
you
you.
You need to have friends that have a bigger audience than yourself.
No, I don't.
How about that?
I don't know anybody with a bigger audience than me. Honestly, I've had the most anybody I know that I could ask. Anyways, I've reached 377. That's
You
more than
probably
anybody
have
I
to
know.
like get on Twitter or something and just start communicating in those circles, and then
Nope.
reach out to people to play games, and there
Nope,
you go.
nope. I have 2,200 videos on YouTube. Something like 46,000 views and I don't know how many thousands of hours have clocked. In 5 or 10 years, when they want to go back and see what I was doing 5 years ago, those videos will pay. They'll be there my whole life.
So you have to have the right
Streaming
charisma.
doesn't pay unless you're setting yourself on fire. You know?
You still have to have a way to get noticed. Like, just to use an example, I have any information about, like Pippa Pipkin, the VTuber. She's fairly popular out there.
Yeah, I love
but,
YouTubers, yeah.
But like when she was really small starting out, and she started talking to V, who's a YouTuber, it's a goofy Romanian guy with a squeaky voice, and he gave her a lot of coaching on like what she should do to grow her audience and practices and shit. And then he'd have her on his channel talking, and that helped get some of his audience. He's not a super huge YouTuber, but he doesn't try to have a big audience. But he's still got like a few 100,000, I think, or maybe he's like 70,000 on YouTube.
That's not my strategy at all. I don't give two shits about being a streamer that makes
I'm
money.
just saying, like,
Yeah.
she did some collab and got some advice from someone who had a medium audience, and then that helped her get like some. With YouTube, it's if you have enough views and likes and shit, then they start pushing you real hard, and that's how she started to get enough to stand out. And yeah, her personality and what she does helped get her the stuff. I mean, my most memorable stream I'll ever have with her was before she's with a corporation now, so she can't be as spicy as she used to be. But I mean, there was one time where the video title was "White Girls Fuck Dogs," and
Oh my god.
it was a watch-along party for the movie Love on a Leash.
Yeah.
And it's about a guy that gets cursed by. It's about a guy that basically he's some Eurotrash guy that sleeps with women and then dumps them and treats them like trash. So he ends up pissing off this witch who like curses him and turns him into a dog, and he can only turn back into a human if he can get a woman to love him.
Is the streamer hot?
She's filmed pictures of her feet
What's
and
her name
hands.
again?
She ate a spider once.
But she doesn't do her face though.
Yeah, she never
Was it a
showed her face.
VTuber that she said she was? I missed that part.
Pippa Pipkin is the one I'm
Pippa
talking
Pipkin.
about.
Pippa like Pippa?
I think it's 2 P's.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go take a look. Yeah.
She's like a bunny girl VTuber. I think is it HoloLive is the group she's with, but yeah. So she did a stream. Watch along
Pippa channel.
Yeah, that's probably it.
353K, not bad. Yeah, it's a VTuber. Nice.
She's not as spicy as she used to be, like I said, because her manager made her tone it down, which is unfortunate. Because I used to more actively watch her when she was spicy. No, it's a woman.
Are you sure? I don't think so. This is a dude.
She's shown.
This is a dude. Like I'm certain of it. After scanning the YouTube, yeah, this is a dude.
No, Pippa Pipkin's not a dude.
Yeah, at the anime, all the stuff, it's a dude. Absolutely.
No, she's shown her hands and her feet.
Oh,
I know that.
Okay. If you've seen her hands and they're feminine, okay.
Yes,
okay,
and she's
okay.
again shown her feet,
As
and
long as
they're
you've seen
definitely
the
not a
you.
guy's feet.
But it's weird because the content is male.
And there was one stream because she's done stupid shit plenty of times. Like when she was a smaller channel, she would set rewards for her viewers for certain subscriber goals, and one of them was she would eat a spider.
Yeah, I would do that. Well, no, I wouldn't do that.
Well, it was fucking disgusting. It actually made me feel kind of sick watching it, and I didn't watch the whole fucking thing. But she actually got a tarantula and had it like charcoaled, and she fucking ate it on stream.
Poor tarantula.
And she vomited, and then she ate part of the vomit. It was pretty disgusting. but yeah, but with the Love on a Leash movie, because the Eurotrash guy, he finds this white girl to follow around, and after she like kisses him around the nose or some shit like that, he turns back into a human, but only for a day, and then he turns back into a dog. So basically, whenever he turns into a human, he tries romancing this white chick he finds, and then eventually he gets to sleep with her, and they fuck and all that shit. And then it's not graphical. It's the like fade to black kind of shit. But
I don't mind graphic sex.
well,
Whatever.
it's on YouTube. She's not gonna get away with watching the movie on YouTube.
I mean, we did
There's
Baldur's
graphic
Gate bear
sex in it.
sex, remember? I mean, come on.
Yeah, but you had it so the underwear was on, and no, we didn't do the bear sex.
That wasn't because of
I
my
did not do the bear
problems.
sex.
I would have had
but-
it off if I could have.
But yeah, so that movie, like he sleeps with her, and then she wakes up in the morning, and she's sleeping with a dog.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
really? So
yeah,
that's the whole shebang. That's the whole like.
That's basically the gimmick.
That's the
is
premise. Oh my god.
He has to find true love to like permanently turn into a man again, but he's still like a vain asshole. So at first he's still just trying to use her to
Like,
turn into a human.
Yeah.
It's not until he truly embraces her as a companion that he
Shallow
can stop
Hal.
turning into a dog constantly.
Yeah, that's like Shallow Hal. Yeah.
But yeah, it's funny because it's I don't watch this kind of porn, so I only know from
This kind of
third-party
porn.
sources. But
Yeah.
apparently
Yes,
it's
you
a
do.
very
Yes, you
it's a
do.
very large thing in the. No, I don't.
Are you going to hell? Did you watch porn, Bag on?
It's a large thing in the porn community. It's white girls having sex with their dogs.
It's called
specifically white
bestiality.
girls
It's
and it's
disgusting.
specifically dogs. No, there's lots of bestiality, but no, it's specifically white girls and
wouldn't know.
dogs. So it's very dude. There's a
Are
song.
you a furry, Bag on?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, definitely not.
You're a brony, aren't you?
So
There's
my
nothing
my
wrong with
stance
being brony. There's nothing
my
wrong
stance
with
with the
being
whole
brony.
furry thing is it's disgusting, degenerate.
I think it's
And-
disgusting how much they charge them for suits. That's the only.
If I had
disgusting-
all
that
the
and
power,
their cons.
if I had the power, I would do mustache man things with the furry community. So my personal view is if there was like a race of space
Thank you for
aliens that
censoring
were,
yourself.
85 silver,
Go ahead.
42 copper.
well, of course
I appreciate that. You know?
I'm being hyperbolic too, just to be clear.
But you did censor yourself. You could have just said what you wanted to say, and I appreciate that you took
Yeah.
the time. You know, thank you.
So if there was a space alien race that made contact with us, and
Like
they were all like
dry-eyed goats. Yeah.
they were all fucking really sexy bunny girls or some shit like anime
dry-eyed.
bunny
No,
girls.
goats.
Then I would no, not ghosts. That's
Yes,
for
go. You
Islam.
want to fuck goats? Come on, you don't want to fuck goats.
I don't worship Muhammad, so no.
All right, fine. God, I want
But-
to fuck my dry-eyed character.
Now,
Just
the goat thing is real. I've heard from people that were deployed in Afghanistan when they do like night patrols, like
Uh-huh.
flying in a helicopter
True here,
over the
too.
desert,
Yeah.
because you have night vision goggles on. You can see heat signatures, and yeah, the sun goes down, and all the Muslim men that don't have a hot woman in hand, they go find a goat.
Americans too.
It's not just no, it's
Yes. Oh
sheep
yeah.
and
Okay. Go
milk.
Google how many bestiality charges we have in this country every year, and come back to me and tell me I'm wrong.
Did you know bestiality was legal in our state until I think it was the early 2000s, and the one that did it was I forget his fucking name, but there was this guy who was literally the world's entrepreneur, lead researcher, and lead developer in human horse relations.
That sounds like
And-
humanity that I know. Yeah.
He was in the southeastern
I
part
didn't
of
know
Washington.
this, but I'll look into it. I'll deep dive. Jesus
I don't know how
Christ.
much you want to deep dive. You might see more than you want to see. 'Cause
No,
he was well
it's
known
on
for,
YouTube. What's the name? Do you know the name?
He was. I don't know his name, but he was well known for crafting devices and having relations with male horses.
So how would I search for
And
this? I would say
making
Pacific
contact.
Northwest man who has sex with horses.
No, look for Washington State illegal bestiality or something like that. Because what happened was he let a horse fuck him in the ass. and he got
Spanaway
fucked in the ass.
man first arrest
There you go,
under
Spanaway. Yeah, that's right.
Spanaway man. Is that the name? Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. I will deep dive.
Yeah,
this.
it was a Washington town. I know that. So yeah, Spanaway man. But he's the one that he's the reason why bestiality is illegal in Washington State, because
I'm
he got
sure.
fucked.
Yeah.
He got fucked by a horse in the ass on video. It ruptured his colon. He died from sepsis or whatever. He died.
Good.
from
Well,
your
at least
colon
the problem
ruptured.
solved itself. You know.
Well,
I view that as a problem, kind of, and I view that I'm glad that it solved itself. You know.
Yeah, thankfully,
The
my
poor
libertarian
horse.
leanings don't lean into the allowing bestiality
Fuck
part. So
no. I mean,
Oh, there's plenty
furry's
of
right down the
libertarian
road from
people
bestiality, too. You know. Yeah.
no, furry's not down the road from
It
bestiality.
is so. It is like the sexual depiction of animals. It's right down the road from it. It's not the same thing, but it's right next door to it.
Furry.
Some
dude,
of those
furries
images
like-
are banned on the internet that will get you thrown in jail. It is
Oh,
right down the road
there's
from
history
bestiality.
to furries that goes past it, but
There
Lola
is.
Bunny was one of the big like progenitors of the furry movement. Like people watching fucking Space Jam and seeing like Bugs Bunny's relation, be like, oh, that rabbit chick's actually pretty hot. It's shit like that. That I've watched a history, like documentary type video on the origins of the furry fandom, and it goes back to like the 20s or some shit like that.
So I was friends with a furry con person who was running the cons, named Dog Giraffe, because he wears a suit that's a cross between dog and giraffes. And yeah, and I actually really know very well a deep furry scene person who has told me all the stuff. It's kind of crazy.
Well, I have to moderate my furry commentary.
You do. And thank you for doing so, sir. Thank you for doing so. I appreciate you for looking out for me.
My Dungeons and Dragons group I do on Wednesdays.
I don't care about furries. I care about how much money they spend on it, honestly.
There's a girl in my D&D group that's a furry, and
Is she hot?
her boyfriend's a furry. Yeah, she's a little nerdy. I'd say like a 6 out of 10. She's definitely not unattractive, but she's not
Is she
like
Republican?
well, I haven't talked about her politics, but she's. I would guess she's probably center left because she's a furry and.
Oh
she
yeah,
doesn't-
I don't know, but no, I think there is. I mean, Dog Giraffe was a Republican
So
furry
she's
who
a
voted
furry
Trump.
and she's an artist.
Yeah, so she's liberal. Yeah, she's gonna be liberal.
Doesn't mean she's liberal, but it's more likely. But no, she doesn't talk about politics, but she likes drawing character portraits, and she's shown off some of her furry
Oh,
art.
I love those card shop girl types that do the Warhammer and all that.
Yeah, she's kind of like that, but she's only D&D as far as I know.
Go date
And
that girl. Go steal her from the boyfriend.
I know enough to know I probably want to steer clear of a woman that's into the furry fandom.
You're
Like,
a brony. It's a match made in
She
heaven.
showed a picture of her. I haven't. She hasn't showed a picture of her boyfriend, but she showed a picture of her and her boyfriend in their fursuits at a gathering with like 20 other people.
Yeah. Is
So,
there a ring on it?
You receive loot. Thank
See,
you.
just every time I hear about
You
a
know-
fandom girl, I'm like, are they married? You know, because fandom
No,
girls
I
are
will
like
tell you,
worth their weight in gold.
Before she mentioned she had a boyfriend, which was like 8 weeks into our D&D campaign, I was talking to my best friend he's almost my age and he's single. He's had one girlfriend in high school and that's it.
Oof.
He keeps saying he's going to get a
I
house
wish I
and then
could
he's going to
say
look for a
that.
woman, but he hasn't done that yet. So, but I started telling him, there's this single girl here and she's into furries, and I know you'll kind of like furries a little bit.
Yeah.
Now my friend's not a furry, but what's the term where you're not part of it, but from
You're
an outside perspective, you kind of like it.
ancillary, or
Yeah, ancillary. Okay, yeah, he's not like an actual furry, but he's
adjacent. Furry adjacent would be the pop culture phrase.
Okay, well, yeah, so he's kind of like that. But yeah, then she said something about her. That's one reason why I know she's probably a lefty is she doesn't refer to her boyfriend as her boyfriend. She refers to him as her partner,
Oh
which to
God,
me
I
is
hate
what
that.
people are.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's not someone, even if she was single, there's enough screws loose that I would figure I don't want to risk her being my third ex-wife, you know?
No, you should, because any time that there's an attractive woman who plays Dungeons and Dragons Bagon, she is worth her weight in gold. You should chase her just by rote.
Well, my first 2 wives both played Dungeons and Dragons with me.
Well, yes, but remember, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Third time's a charm.
Yeah, whatever. I would love if...
I'm just
I have
quoting
a spouse-
shitty,
No, I would love if I have a spouse that wants to play Dungeons and Dragons with me. I think that's a fantastic couples
Mhm, me
activity
too.
that I would actually enjoy, because there aren't too many couples activities you can do on a regular basis that I would enjoy.
I would give all of my life's money and wealth for a girl who played Final Fantasy XI, but it just doesn't exist. It's entirely neckbeards, you know?
Yeah,
That
there's
sucks.
certain things that are totally men.
WoW's like that too. Well, I mean, it's not like that. It's not as bad as Final Fantasy XI. WoW's better. There is women in WoW. But
Well,
oh my god.
I was listening to Ambiguous Amphibian doing his latest Spore
Ambiguous
video.
Amphibian. Let me pull this name. 'cause
Oh,
I've
you never watched
heard of
him?
it. No, dude, drop all your names at some point and I'll watch all of it, because one of the things that we found out is anytime somebody drops a streamer, I put it on my stream, and so I ended up putting all of my best friends' favorite streamers on stream, and I will do that for you too. If you like the streamers and you want them to succeed, I will give them a platform. You know.
Well, you're not gonna like all the streamers I like, but I'm
Yes,
coming
I
up. with
will.
one
I've
third.
never. There's only one streamer I think that I don't like. There's only one. And it's Patrician TV.
I don't even know who that is. Well, like
You don't know who
Seth's
Patrician
attachment-
is? He's the #1 retroactive streamer of all time. But anyways,
Yeah.
go ahead.
No idea.
Uh,
Seth Zendatch. Have you watched his stuff?
No. So let me hold on. The names are
Oh,
important
man,
to me. So
okay.
one after another. You started with I got Pippi, whatever long Pipkin Pippa, but I want the names and I'll make a file here. Hold on, let me make a file for Begons. Yeah, just do me the links. Give me the links and then I'll do it all tomorrow. Yeah. Thank you. Because
Okay, so
I'll tell you
Seth,
why.
hold on,
Because
Pat.
all right, go ahead.
Seth Zendatch, he
I
almost
know
exclusively
Seth. I
does
know
video
Seth.
game
I've
reviews.
watched everything Seth's ever done.
Okay, he's fucking hilarious, and
Seth
it was
is
astounding.
my favorite comedian on YouTube. Absolutely.
Yeah, I always watch Seth whenever he puts something out.
Me too. He's doing. Have you watched the other one he does?
I think I only know about this channel.
No. Oh, okay, then go watch the other one. It's Explained. It's EXPLEENED. It's internet. I'm sorry. That's Internet Historian. Internet Historian does another stream called something Explained. EXPLEENED. That's Internet Historian. Seth only has. Yeah, story mode. Sorry, that's the name of it. Sorry, but Seth only does Seth. I'm getting the name screwed up. I'm sorry.
Okay, because Internet Historian has Internet Historian and then Incognito mode are his channels that I know about.
And story mode is his one with his best friend where they take stuff like Last of Us and they make fun of it. They do the entire lore storyline of all video games. It's video games, right? They take video game storylines and they.
And then I didn't know about this one.
Yeah, story mode is lampooning video game storylines, and if you haven't seen it, it's fucking pure gold. It's great. Well, see why I want to share with you is because look, I just shared you something worth its weight in gold. You give me stuff. Give me stuff.
I got another video channel.
Just link it, all of it. Link it. Dump it into my fucking Discord, and I'll just get to all of it eventually over a month or something. Yeah.
There's Flash Gits. They put out some pretty funny stuff.
Never heard of them.
They're two animators. They make funny animations, but they make some. They've had a few hits, a few things that are actually really funny.
Yeah. I have an animator friend who does Lego stop motion animation. I show his stuff on stream for free. Forget the name.
So I just linked you a playlist, but they've been making a series of videos lately where it's a chapter of Warhammer 40k Space Marines going to war with furries, like
badass.
They're a Xeno race.
I love it.
There's even one episode they put out recently where they airdrop Space Marines into Bluey's house because they're gonna kill Bluey and her family because they're suspected of being like a new breed of furry, and they're about to waste Bluey's family, and then that furries start fucking popping out of the walls and the floor and the ceiling and shit, and like stay away from our new fascination. And then the furries start trying to rape Bluey's dad, so Bluey takes the magic asparagus, then starts using Bluey magic to kill the furries, and the Bluey and the Space Marines are teaming up to kill all the furries. Then after all the furries are dead, the Space Marine just wastes Bluey's family anyway because they're Xenos.
So they're like tribal war cartoons, kind of, like a little bit. Oh, I have one for you. Have you heard of Xavier Renegade Force?
What's it about?
He's the funniest thing on YouTube. He's up there with Seth. It's Xavier Renegade Force, I think is the name of it.
Well, I need to get to bed. It's 12.
Go to bed. We'll talk tomorrow. We got all day tomorrow.
If you send me a link, maybe I can check it out later. I'm probably gonna check out the internet story.
Xavier Renegade Angel is the funniest memes on YouTube. I'll link it. One sec.
Okay, I like funny memes.
It's the best. You will like Xavier. It's a really right-wing guy, really trolling people pretty hardcore. But it's not political. It's random memes, and it's the best we've ever had. I don't think anybody's as good as this guy. Maybe Internet Historian or Seth, one of those guys.
If we're talking funny right-wingers, I haven't watched.
No, it's not a funny right-winger. It's somebody who will take shots at anybody. Anyways.
Well, that's always good. I know Stone Toss puts out a lot of like right-wing memes on Twitter, but I refuse to visit Twitter. I just don't want anything to do with Twitter, so I never get to see his content.
Good for you. I've never been on X.
Video.
Not once. I mean, I've been there when somebody else told me to go there. I've never voluntarily gone to X.
The reason why I refuse to call it X is because when Elon Musk bought the platform, he did not make any substantial changes outside of censorship to the platform, so I don't think he did enough to give him the right to rename it to something. Now, if he does I think
SpaceX is enough. I think it's enough.
So what Elon Musk is trying to do is copy China, because they have that what's it called, WeChat, where it's like this super app that's essentially every social media app that
I wish we
America
had a
has,
WeChat.
plus like
Yeah.
it plus a messaging system and everything. So that's what Elon Musk was trying to build. That's why he bought Twitter. Is he's trying to make American WeChat, and he's wanting to use Twitter as the base. If you hadn't heard all that inside,
I approve of that
stuff.
goal because that means that our money, well, not our money. Where does Elon live? Is it
Well,
Australia?
I'm
No,
afraid of
South
him
Africa.
having. I'm afraid of anyone having such an important service that literally everyone uses it for fucking everything.
Elon is not an American, is he, Big On? He's a
You
South
see,
African.
he's
Isn't he?
He's a South African.
So his money, if he bought X, it stays out of America.
No, he's an expatriate. He's not.
He's expated to U.S.
He was born in South Africa.
Well, yeah, but where does Elon live now? Let's find out. Cause
pretty sure it's the U.S.
Let's find out.
Well, Tesla's in Texas, so there's a hint. But anyway, I am concerned about the idea of someone having such a big super
He lives
app.
in Chica, Texas. He's an American, and he does deserve X because he has SpaceX.
So, anyway, when he eventually makes his American WeChat, I'll be okay with whatever name he goes with, if it's X or whatever the fuck it is. But
he
at this
hasn't
point,
done that yet.
At this point, he hasn't changed Twitter enough for me to think it validates a name change. That's why I refuse to call it X, because until he changes it substantially, like into a new platform, I don't consider it to be anything but what it already was, which is Twitter with at least less censorship than it used to be.
I agree.
All right, with that, I'm
going to bed. Go to bed. Sleep well. When the conversation's good, you got to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, Chica, Texas. Boca Chica. Oh, Boca Chica, Texas. I thought I didn't see the second part of it. Chica, Texas. Oh my God, he has a $50,000 house. Elon Musk has a $50,000 house. Elon Musk lives in a $50,000 house.
Nameless stew of cosmic oblivion, or is it vice versa?
Is it vice versa? That is such a fucking meme, I swear to God. Xavier Renegade Force, or whatever it was. Yeah, Xavier Renegade Angel. Xavier Renegade Angel was so funny.
Anya.
Okay, so I got off of 7 days.
You received loot, 1000 Victorania. You received loot, 1000 Victorania. You received loot, cerulean spinefish.
Oh, I went into the wrong character, didn't I? Yes, I did, but because I don't have fire crystals. Gotta go back out to the belt, gotta change my title now.
Is our every trial.
Okay, we're gonna listen to to Xavier Renegade Angel here now.
Up through fate's go. What doth life? Are we just fleshy blips in some meaningless stew of cosmic oblivion? Or is it vice versa?
Or is it vice
Every
versa?
trollop through fate's garden infused with a mystic.
Hey, bunghole! Cease that inner yapping!
I don't want no trouble, mister.
Freak, if you didn't want trouble, you shouldn't have wandered into Burberry, Connecticut.
Burberry, Connecticut. You shouldn't have wandered into Burberry, Connecticut. Oh my god, it's somebody who actually is funny. Someone genuinely funny. It's very rare. I actually don't think most humans are actually funny.
Williams
You know,
Vantage.
most humans are not very funny. They're far too trapped in their box, you know?
Simple seeker.
Oh my god. Anyways, so 7 Days to Die. We're gonna do WoW pre-patch TT dubs. Pre-patch TT dubs. WoW pre-patch TT dub. We're doing FFXI Horizon and EvE Online. There we go, and yes, and we will come to you, and we'll say World of Warcraft, 15,000 subs, reviews, excuse me, and yes, and then we will come over here, and we will say blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Blah 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 There we go. Hey, 15 minutes. Nice. Not bad. How we doing here? We doing good. We doing good. So we will do dropping inventory. Yes, we have dropped inventory. We're going out, and we will sit now until the reset.
Warp drive active.
Discover what doth life.
We don't cotton to freaks here in Burberry, and we don't hate
We don't like freaks in Burberry.
freaks would open unquenchable
I don't like freaks in Platt Park, bitch. Stay out of Platt Park, motherfucker. Stay out of Platt Park.
pans of philosophical thirst
Yep, don't need it.
worms.
Thirst worms.
You're gonna regret that. You've shattered my shakashiri.
I hope y'all
You shattered my shakashuru. So last night, Raycovine, Bez. Honestly, I'd like to gamble. Oops. Oh, what was this now? Oh, yeah. I'd like to gamble and go to the bed. Oops, you're sort of wrong. I will go to the Reykjavik that's furthest away, and I will try to make my stand there and make 50 million. Yes, and I am out of cash. I got a what was it? It was a Hulk. So I have 300 liquid, but I just haven't gone to sell it yet. And I got that for 7 mil. So I have 300 gold or whatever you want to call it in classic reasoning or whatever. But I mean, yeah, but I'm out of liquid for the fucking hypernet, and that's kind of a problem. What was that sound? What the hell was that? What happened? Alright, whatever. 737 gold for climbing. Let's go to that one, because it's so much money. That is so much money. I mean, it's not much money if you consider how expensive everything is, but it's a lot of money to me.
Your ass.
Dunno, but I'd sure like to try.
What you gonna do, bird
But I'd
beast?
sure like
Fly
to try.
away
What
on
you
your
gonna
cuddle
do, bird
bone?
beast?
Yeah, cuddle this bone.
God, this bone. Oh.
Best stay away from that weirdo. You'll catch a feline AIDS. Yeah.
You'll catch a feline AIDS.
Meow.
Do yourself a solid. Walk away.
Just
away. Walk away.
What's the matter, chicken? Frightened? Or do you prefer what's the matter, chicken? Fried?
Please, walk away.
Main idea of the Gleam says, the Gorloks have stashed many stolen items in the upper reaches of this area. Gather them so they can be returned to
You
their
may
rightful
need
owners.
my
Yeah,
help someday.
help me punch
Walk
your neck
away.
off.
Please walk away. You may need my help someday. Walk away. Welcome. Welcome to Burberry. Jesus Christ, no thank you. I will never go to Burberry, Connecticut. No thank you. No. I mean, I would go there, but I wouldn't live there.
What are you looking for?
Well, ma'am, I suppose I'm
you know, the meaning of life. Maybe fun. I'm looking for fun. Fun is the meaning of life for me. I figured out what it is, and it's fun. I do it all the time. I'm winning. I am probably the most successful person on the planet if you wage it in, like, you know, personal success having to do with, like, you know, how much fun you have. I would say I'm probably having the most fun on the planet. I mean it too, or I wouldn't say it.
deeper strata of truth.
Deeper
Perhaps you
strata
can answer
of
the one
truth.
question that has plagued thinkers for all time. What doth life?
What doth
No,
life?
Please. Processing. Processing. Processing.
Processing.
Processing. Processing. That's overload. That's overload.
Y'all right, mister? Sorry our computer's fritzing on y'all.
I'll be fine. I'm a survivor. We're a dying breed. I suppose you'll be wanting to hear my story.
What?
I don't like to tell people my story, but you've been so very kind.
Actually, I have to get going.
Life. You could say it started when I was a kid. Like most folks, I've always been different, but not like the others. Other kids could be cruel. They'd call me names. Dweeb, chimp, honky, dweeby chimp,
Hompy,
honky
dweeby,
dweeb, and
hompy,
worst of all, Chomsky.
Chomsky. Honky chimp. Chomsky. And
Did you know
worst of
there's
all.
over 87 combinations of those soul-scalding words? I found out the hard way.
There's 87
Life,
combinations of
life.
those soul squad.
Adolescence was better. Went to the prom with a model, but she left with some jock. Daik. But then I felt something in my gut. The palpable suspicion that I had a deeper calling in life. So I sought out the wisdom of
Quotidian is
the
being empowered by the dream
ancients,
surge.
exploring the spirit realm of the soul. One day, tragedy struck. I was groping
One day,
enlightenment in my
tragedy struck.
bedroom.
I was
before
groping
it was
enlightenment in my
by
bedroom.
arson. Our house was on fire. Couldn't save my parents. Coroner ruled
Couldn't
it
save
a
my
simple
parents.
case, death.
But there's all these weird, crazy Bowie-isms in here. Couldn't save my parents. That's like, that's David Bowie. That's insane. Like, this guy is actually so good at what he does. I wish I could do random like this guy. But I am random like this guy. But I will just not focus on being random like this guy's willing to focus on being random. I will not do that. I mean, I will not, like, Aqua Teen Hunger Force my entire life. I'm not doing that. You know? Ah! I can't do anything. You're dumb. I hate you. You're so annoying. Can I kill these things?
They say 'tis often the tiniest among us hath the biggest
Oh, what'd you
needs
do? You skipped me, you son of a bitch. Don't. Oh my
that
god.
has plagued thinkers.
You are so annoying.
Very kind.
Actually, I have to get going.
Life. You could say it started when I was a kid.
Life.
Like most folks, I've always been different, but not like the others. Other kids could be cruel. They'd call me names. Dweeb, chimp, honky.
Dweeb, chimp, honky, and then the worst, Chomsky. Dweeb, chimp,
You receive currency,
honky.
flight bonus 5. You receive item, Dream Surge Coalescence X10.
Dweeb, chimp,
Stolen luggage
honky.
completed. Received 737 gold, 93 silver.
Oh, I got it, I'm done.
The idea of a gleam says, well done.
Dweeby,
I will see that these items make their way back to him. Is what my compass.
Honky,
You
dweeb,
receive currency,
chimp.
welcomings awaken quest chip.
you honky,
You receive
dweeb,
currency,
chimp.
Dragon Isle supplies 18.
Such good insults. What do they even mean?
Worst of all,
Chomsky. This nerd. Chomsky.
Bishop says, looks like you could all use some resources. Oh, there's a saying for this, survival of the fittest.
And then all the words combined. Why you won't like you're following me around for some reason? What is this thing? You want me to kill Amethysar the glistening or whatever? But where are they? They're not there. This mob is not here. What are you talking about? There is no mob named that or whatever. Oh, he's underneath. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Yeah. So please get this away from me. Please don't do that.
Powered by the Dream Surge.
So annoying.
You died.
Oh my god! Where were you at? You're. Oh my god, I can't kill that thing. It's got 16 million health. That's insane.
Did you know there's over 87 combinations of those soul-scalding words? I found out the
87
hard
combinations of those soul-scalding words. Oh my god. Yeah, you were beaten up in high school for being a nerd, and now you've fetishized the names that they've called you because you feel that was the defining moment of your life. Don't be that guy. Don't let that be the chief defining struggle, please. You know? Please don't do that. Just chill out. Don't call anyone else any names, and they probably won't call you names. That's how I got through life. You know? Not too many people are brave enough to call me a name to my fucking face. They're actually not, you know? I'm dead serious about this. I'm not one that gets insulted a lot, and I'm not one that drinks the milk when it goes sour or whatever. Like most people, when they insult me, they do it by accident and they apologize really quick afterwards. I'm dead serious because they think I get really angry because I do. I don't deal with insulting people. Ad hominem to me is really bad. It's in the cave, is it? Yeah, it is. This whole thing wasted my time way too much. Worst supply crate. Go to that. It's just sitting here because no one's playing the game anymore. They're all burnt out. It's all mine, bitch. It's all mine. 50 bloody tokens, 60 conquests, and 150 honor. Sweet. Can I get it again?
See, conquest 60. You receive currency on Orcs 150.
Okay, let's leave. Dragonbane Strongbox for... Okay, siege on whatever keep or whatever, okay. Land and get energy.
Life. Adolescence was better. Went to the prom with a model, but she left with some jock. Daik. But then I felt something in my gut. The palpable suspicion that I had a deeper calling in life. So I sought out
This
the wisdom
fucking
of the
nerd.
ancients.
Anybody willing to put this much goddamn fucking work into, like, doing something is pretending. They're pretending that they have time. Oh, sorry. They're pretending that they're busy.
Exploring.
When you have put this much work into something, you are pretending that you are busy.
The spirit realm of the soul. One day, tragedy struck. I was groping enlightenment in my bedroom, and before
I was groping enlightenment in my bedroom.
Our house was on fire. Couldn't save my
Our house was on fire.
parents. Coroner ruled in.
I couldn't save my parents. You know, I wonder if this is actually the true story, because he knows how funny it all is. It's kind of fucked up, but I wonder if that's actually what happened to him. That's fucked up. Because he dropped it out of nowhere. Maybe he's just being random, but I think he's actually telling his life story, and it's fucked up that his parents burned in a fire. Usually it takes that kind of terrible thing to come up with this kind of random humor. I like random because a lot of really bad, random, fucking shitty things happen to me. So I like it when random bad things happen. It's the only thing that I think's funny anymore. When a bunch of random bad things happen to you for no reason, the only thing that you can appreciate anymore is random stuff. It's stupid.
Get on the ground or retreat.
What is
Which one
burning
is
me?
it?
What?
Get on the ground or retreat.
Okay. Oh my god. You don't want me to fly. Okay, whatever. So, okay, are we mining? Yes, we are. Then I want you to align to the station. To the station. Okay, I want you to tilt up. And go around. Yeah. Yep. And then align. Good. Stop. And this is where I will begin to earnestly farm EVE Online for the evening. I have to make sure that I change my titles. WoW pre-patch, da-da-da. WoW pre-patch, da-da-da. Very good. We'll go back to Xavier Renegade Angel.
A simple case of death by mysterious fire, but I always sensed that there was something fishy about it. Needless to say, my so-called father was a scientist in some top-secret capacity I've yet to unveil.
Top secret capacity I've yet to unveil.
Yet,
Yet I lie about everything and make everything up.
yet, Yet. So now I
Yet.
wander the country looking for the man who killed my father and
She fell asleep. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of boring. It was like, your self-involved bullshit is kind of boring.
I suppose seeking answers to less tangible questions
Yeah.
of life.
We all think this, and we all try to be self-important about it, but I mean, yeah, that's like why I'm here, and most of the time I don't think about that striving.
If I help a few folks along the way, so be it.
So you use your powers to save people?
Powers are for the weak. I have no powers. I mean, unless you count the power to blow minds with my weapons-grade philosophical insights. I'm a
Weapons-grade
thought-o-caster. I'm the conundrumer in a band called Life Puzzler.
Alright, well, I'm taking off. Later.
Hell, I've flipped more lids than a monkey in a soup kitchen of the mind.
Of the mind.
Does that make me a hero?
Ow, that truck was nowhere near me.
Is that for her ass in you? Or would you prefer her ass in
Dragonman 5
you?
Inter says,
I'm
this one's
her
mine.
protectorate. She owes her life to me, and now I'm her soul slave. That's good. Let me write that down. Write that down.
Right.
Oh, he's armed. What y'all do?
We got a load of carpooters from all around town what just got virus. We're on our way to dump them in the landfill.
Unity Blue, Green Surge Coalescence.
Love the earth like you love your
You lose 7
mother.
gold, 78 silver,
Kiss your
68
mother,
copper.
youngling. Go on, harder. She wants it harder.
It hurts.
Don't sully the sacred landscape of our Mother Earth with those infected computers.
You receive
Dump
currency,
them in
Dragon Isle
the
surprised
lake
7.
where no one can see them.
Later, Chomsky honk.
Later, Chomsky honk. Later, Chomsky honk. Later, Chomsky honk. Chomsky honk. Later, Chomsky honk. Chomsky honk. Chomsky honk. Later, Chomsky
4 gold,
honk.
76 silver, 72 copper.
Is this hurl the hammer, damaging enemies where it lands? Okay.
Dragon Moon Protector says, hold the
Wow,
field.
that actually really hurt him.
Dragon Moon Protector says, you can break through but not the
Chomsky
mountains.
honk is such a fucking funny insult.
You receive loot, Green Surge
Chomsky
Coalescence.
honk. Chomsky
You lose 3
honk,
gold,
you
84
fucking
silver, 98
Chomsky
copper.
honk. Later, Chomsky honk. Later, Chomsky honk.
It hurts.
Don't sully the sacred landscape of our Mother Earth with those infected computers.
With
Don't-
those infected computers. Don't sully our landscape with those infected computers. He's talking about how the landfills are filled with laptops, and it's actually causing like a global crisis because so many people use batteries and laptops, and they don't break down. They're like forever chemicals and forever fucking metal and stuff that really don't break down in landfills and stuff. And so he boiled down one little fucking Twitter fucking thing to like this hilarious meme. He says
sully the sacred
don't sully the sacred landscape of our Mother Earth
landscape
with
of our
those
Mother Earth
with those infected computers, which is like this weird thing about, well, why would you throw a laptop away, really? Oh, because it's old. No, because you have a virus, probably. It was just kind of fun. Don't sully our landscape. I can like trace the meme and where he got the weird joke from, but it's actually very funny. Like you'd only ever really understand it if you were in SJ Dubs like 20 years ago. Don't sully our landscape with infected computers. It's actually so funny.
infected computers.
Dump them in the lake where
the
they're
lake
Where no one can see them. Which honestly would be better, because it doesn't matter where you put them, whether it's the lake or the fucking landfill, the laptops aren't going anywhere. They're not going to rust away. They're going to rust away, but they're not going to disappear. They're not going to, like, the batteries don't disappear. They stay there. It's lithium and stuff like that. It's fucked up. And I can hear him boiling down hilarious stuff from headlines into one-liners that only makes sense to crazy people, because you have to be able to get the fucking reference so deeply that you that you understand what he's talking about, and you would only really understand it if you knew something really crazy about the world's problems. One of the really fucking bad world problems is we're filling the landfills with cell phones and laptops, and so how he is, so he gets snarky about this, and he's like, don't sully our beautiful Mother Earth with your infected computers. Which is, and I mean, that's kind of what it is. They're like infected computers because they're infected with stupidity. They were computers that were created without a single thought in mind as to what would happen to them after they were broken down. And they were dead and no longer functioning anymore. And yeah, it turns out the computers are kind of forever. They don't really go anywhere. They won't break down. They'll last 20, 30,000 years or something like that. So what do? You fill a landfill with computers, and it stacks to the gills. And I'm trying to break down the meme joke that he made. But unless you're working on 50,000 levels all at once, it isn't funny. And a lot of people would say that it's random, but it's actually not. The joke was extremely good, and it was well written, and it was very poignant, and it kind of makes me wonder, like, yeah, and it kind of makes me think about, like, Trailer Park Boys episodes where, like, they couldn't hide the barbecues that they were stealing, so they hid them at the bottom of a lake. And so he's like, so he tells him, like, you might as well stick the laptops at the bottom of the lake or the bottom of the ocean. It would be better to take the laptops that we currently throw away into landfills and just sink them to the bottom of the ocean, because then we wouldn't see them anymore. They would still take the same 30 to 50,000 years to biodecompose, but at least we wouldn't see them anymore, because it doesn't matter where you put them. So later, Chomsky honk, and this is weird because only Noam Chomsky would ever think about this sort of thing. Only Noam Chomsky. So he's like, later, Chomsky honk, and you can see all of the underlying things. There's so many memes and fucked up jokes and weird double entendres in here that we've known for like fucking 10, like, I don't know. I've only known about it for 4 years or something, but I know that every time that he talks, he speaks in internet memes about how we can't throw laptops away. You may as well throw them at the bottom of a lake or the bottom of the ocean. Where they degrade doesn't matter. They both take 50,000 years. Laptops don't break down. Which is the whole joke. But honestly, it comes across so random. It sounds like he's speaking some random, like, alien language when he drops the joke. But I cited to you what the memes were. Like, they are there. They are there. Like, they are definitely there. We're gonna grind it up. Like one of the memes that he's making fun of is Chomsky honk, which is literally what happens when white nerds get so angry of me being insulted that they start combining all the insults into one word, and they think of themselves as that word. And there's a name for this, and I've heard about it, and I've read a paper about it, and I forget the name of what I'm talking about. It's almost the uncanny valley, but it's when you become so annoyed with the things that they call you that you amalgamate the entirety of all of the words. And you're like, oh, I'm everything that they say I am. I'm white. I'm a nerd. I'm smarmy. I'm like, you know, I care about things that nobody else cares about. I get the meme. I'm a genius, and I'm a white boy. And so, and he boils it all down to Chomsky honk, which is actually so fucking funny. That is actually a perfect insult for somebody like me. Chomsky honk. I'm deep like Chomsky, but I'm also a dumb white guy with dumb white guy problems and all this, and I'm a Chomsky honk. I love that fucking phrase. When Bagon gets on tomorrow, I'm going to be like, what's up, Chomsky honk? He's gonna be like, don't call me that. He isn't gonna know what the fucking phrase means, but I do, because I know the memes, I know the problems. Every time some human has ever bitched about something in our culture, thinking that it might lead us to a darker place, I memorized it. So now every time somebody makes a joke, it has to have some kind of war crime messed up in it, like Chomsky or Chomsky honk or honky. Honky leads to weird racist stuff. Racist stuff leads to other bad words. You could just hear the memes in the literal sentences that he's saying, but if you can't break it down, it's not funny. This stuff isn't funny. Don't sully the sacred landscape, right? And I'll break down the meme. Don't sully the sacred landscape of our Mother Earth with those infected computers. You might as well throw them at the bottom of the lake. But he was so sick of the forever argument that he literally boiled it down to a one-liner and then delivered it in a meme form. And only an internet person would ever think this is funny.
Their Earth with those infected computers.
Dump them in the lake where no one...
In the lake.
Dump them in the lake where no one can see them, because, and then, which is so fucked up. There's so many funny layers of like one-liners and hilariousness about like if you can't see the problem, does it exist, and all this other things, or don't look up. Like, don't look up is about what would happen if an asteroid was coming to destroy the Earth. And people were like, don't look up, focus on the war down here, focus on the tribal war down here. Don't worry about, don't look up. You know, it was like Leo DiCaprio, and he was trying to warn the world that this giant asteroid is coming, but they keep saying, don't look up, white boy, or whatever. Don't worry about the future. You know, worry about Trump and the politics and our country falling apart and all the tribalism and all this shit. And he keeps saying, don't, like, you know, he keeps saying, look up, and they're like, no, don't look up, worry about what's happening right now. and I can boil down all the memes as they crack me up. But I mean, I will tell you why these things are so funny is because eventually you hear so much of something that you're fucking sick of it, so then you just troll it with some nonsensical thing because the meaning of the meme is lost by that point. Oh, I'm AFK, am I? What happened here? Oh, I docked up. I dropped, 10 million worth of Reykjavik. I'm leaving.
You are no longer away.
Yeah, I'm no longer away. My mind is gone, but the body's here. I'm no longer away. The mind is gone, but the body's here. Yeah.
Warp drive.
No one can see them.
Throw at that point, and it's funny because I know what he means, right? He's making a really pointed joke about how tech made from metal doesn't break down very easy. So at that point, you might as well throw it at the bottom of the ocean or a lake, because it doesn't matter where you put it. It's going to take 30 to 50,000 years for that laptop to decompose. And that's what he's getting at. But you don't know. Like, the outside has no idea what he's talking about. But he speaks in riddles to me. Because, or not riddles, but he speaks in a language I can understand because I know the memes. I know the problems. I know what he's talking about. It's kind of insane. He's talking about laptops don't break down in fucking landfills. But it's a one-liner. And it literally takes me 10 minutes to explain it, too. Which is good comedy. It's good comedy. It actually is.
Chomsky.
Later, Chomsky honks.
Computers, dump them in the lake where no one can see them.
Later.
And he's wise about this. This wisdom is actually extremely strong. It's the kind of fucking wisdom a shaman would give, which is what the whole image is of the meme. Oh my god, I'm already being attacked, am I? Why am I being attacked the second I fucking land? Just dock. We landed at the same time?
Warp drive active.
Okay. Okay. Nice Loki, bro. That's on 3 million. have to log to my alt, which is so annoying.
You gave me a nasty gash.
I better take a look at you. Stat, I'm a certified Wahakamana healer. You see...
I'm a certified Wahakamana healer. They don't do certification for junk science. Do you hear the memes? You hear the memes that they crack me up every single time. They don't do certification for junk science. I am a Wakamana healer. Yeah, they don't do... I'm certified Wakamana healer. They don't certify junk science. Can you hear the memes? They're actually very funny. They make me crack up every time.
Where no one can...
Don't throw the laptops in the landfill. Throw them at the bottom of the ocean. Then we won't see them. It doesn't matter how long. It'll be the same 50,000 years. Maybe the salt in the water might, you know, change the laptop better, and maybe it might be really bad to put battery acid in the ocean. But, I mean, it's the same amount of damage for the same amount of time. It doesn't matter where you stick the laptop. So you may as well stick them at the bottom of a lake or an ocean as compared to the dump, you know? And this is the same thing. Later, Chomsky honk, which is like an amalgamation of all of the fucking, you know, all of the problems that the white man has. He's a nerd. He's kind of obsessive. He likes to large scale things like Noam Chomsky. There's a lot of really funny meme jokes there. Progress, right? White man's always about progress. Yeah, right. Yeah, range spit.
You gave
Oh,
me
he ate it. Disgusting.
a nasty gash.
I better
Oh, you gave me a
take a look
nasty
at you.
gash.
Stat, I'm a certified Wahakamana...
I'm a certified Wahakamana healer, which is a real thing, but you can never certify it. It is junk science.
healer. You see...
Wahakamana is not junk science, but the idea of a Wahakamama healer is actually hilarious.
Where no one can see them.
Later, Chomsky honk.
Later, Chomsky honk. Later, Chomsky
You gave
honk.
me a nasty gash.
I better take a look at you. Stat, I'm a certified Wahakamana healer.
Wahakamana healer.
I spent 9 years as the pupil